So crazy news. Trading is now an esport. So as traders, how will this change things? For the past 10 plus years, there's a small group of traders who would come into trading, not so much to make money, but because they want to chase excitement, because they want to so-called gamble the stock market, forex market, crypto market. So with trading becoming an esport, guess what's gonna happen? At least these people have some place to go to, right? They can join a trading esports team, which already exists. I'm gonna talk about that later, okay? But also this will encourage more non-traders to jump to trading, to try to trade for entertainment. Because you know what, since it's an esport, means I could just do it for fun. Just come here for entertainment, for excitement, when good trading and investing should be boring, right? So there's going to be an overall increase in retail participation, because now instead of financial markets are so boring, you know, people be like, wow, this is fun. You can actually trade not only to earn money through trading itself, but also the esports team is going to pay me for it, just like a job. Now, as a bookworm who believes that good trading, good investing should be boring, I would say this new phenomenon is like pathetic. But as a former gamer, I would say this is the coolest shit ever. Because if you have known my past, I've been ranked number 1 in the Singapore nationwide trading competition and went on to rank top 3, top 10 in Asia competitions, and also top 10 in an international trading championship with over 3,000 traders. So this actually now makes it more serious. Because previously, for the past 10 years, we already have trading competitions, right? But it's all online. Like you just trade at home and then you can just see the leaderboard online. But right now, they are turning it into like a performance. Like you can go there as a competitor, sit down, and then people are going to watch you trade live and see who wins. So the pressure is double, triple as compared to regular trading competitions we have had where we just trade at home. So I would look at it both ways, because even though it makes trading look less serious, okay, because it used to be reserved to only Wall Street professionals back in the good old days. Now it's available to gamers too, apparently. Even though it makes it less serious, but it also makes it more serious. Why is that? Because if you watch a lot of how esport athletes train, okay, secretly been watching some documentaries about esport gamers. Because I was a former hardcore gamer, okay, I still play GTA once in a while, but not that often, because I finished the whole story mode. Of course, it took a lot of tries because I kept dying, but that's another point. Let's not talk about that. Esport athletes, they don't just wake up and then just play games all day. They gotta train hard. They have a manager there to help them strategize. How should you navigate this game? How should you work together as a team? They even go to gym, work out every single day so that their minds are clear. And I've been saying this in my channel a lot of times. To become a successful trader, you gotta have a clear mind, and hence you gotta work out regularly. This will cause people to take trading more seriously, because they will train harder for it as compared to a regular trading competition where you just trade at home. You have a team of people working towards beating another trading team. Ain't that exciting? In fact, I love it. I want to become one of the participants too, because you can admit sometimes trading alone at home can get dry sometimes. So if you have a team of people who's working towards the same goal, not only become the best trader you can be, but also to beat other teams, that's going to be so fun. That's going to motivate you to work on trading harder, study trading harder. That's just my opinion. The gamification of trading might make trading look less serious. Outsiders would look at traders and be like, oh, they're just a bunch of gamers who, instead of playing a real game, just plays the financial markets. But also in a way, gamification of trading also would motivate you to study harder, backtest harder, work on yourself more as compared to if you are trading at home with no accountability. Because with these competitions, so far there's only an esports team in South Korea, Philippines. Singapore, probably somebody will create one. But this will also potentially cause the financial markets to become more volatile than it already is right now. Because there's going to be more people coming in for fun, and hence more short-term speculative trades. So this is going to be for trading, but for investing, I don't see that there's going to be any esports team because it's like watching paint dry. Imagine if it's an investing competition, like you would sit there as an audience member, wait for 1 month, and the person still is not making any investments. You're just sitting there looking at him, looking at financial statements. So it's better if you are to go to a chess competition, at least it's more exciting than that, right? I believe most traders are there as scalpers, because if you are a day trader, it's like you make one trade during that competition, that is like people are going to stare at you and be like, so what are you here for? If anything, it's going to encourage more people to get into scalping, competing with all the trading bots out there who can scalp faster. So what do you think about this? Do you like it? Do you feel it's weird? Or would you participate in it yourself? Let me know down in the comment section below. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.